We were the last vehicle in the column, which meant we saw everything after it happened and nothing before. Dust hung in the air from the movement ahead of us, a constant haze that turned distance into guesswork. I sat facing out, watching the rear, reminding myself that danger does not always announce itself from the front. The road curved through low terrain, shallow ditches on both sides, with scattered trees offering just enough cover to make you uneasy. We had been moving for over an hour without incident, long enough for the tension to settle into a dull, manageable weight. That was when the column stopped, not abruptly, but gradually. Brake lights rippled forward, one by one. That pause was all it took. The first shots came from the right side, sharp and fast. Rounds snapped past and struck the rear of the vehicle ahead of us. I dropped low and swung my weapon toward the sound, firing controlled bursts into the tree line where they were hiding. The noise was immediate and overwhelming, echoing off the road and folding back on itself. The column reacted fast. Vehicles pushed forward to create distance, while we stayed put, anchoring the rear. That was our job now. Hold, buy time, and keep the pressure off the rest of the column. I felt the responsibility settle in, heavy but clear. The fire intensified. It wasn't wild, but deliberate. They were testing our angles, trying to see how we would respond. I shifted my position, using the vehicle for cover, firing and moving in short, quick bursts. Dirt kicked up all around us as rounds struck close. My breathing was loud in my ears, fast at first, then slower as I forced it under control. The radio crackled with updates. Front elements were maneuvering. Middle vehicles were clear. We were doing exactly what we needed to do. Knowing that kept the fear contained, locked behind a sense of purpose. At one point, movement broke from the trees. A brief and risky move on their part. I engaged immediately, forcing them back. The exchange was quick, but intense. The kind that leaves your hands shaking later, even when everything goes right. Eventually, their fire began to lose its rhythm. The shots came farther apart, less confident. And then, it stopped. We didn't chase. We didn't relax. We held our positions, scanning, waiting for that second strike that sometimes follows a false retreat. It never came. When the order finally came to move, it felt almost unreal. As we rolled forward to rejoin the column, the road looked unchanged, quiet, empty. Just another stretch of ground. If someone had driven it an hour later, they would never have known what that road had asked of us. Being last in the column is a strange place to be. You see the danger after it reveals itself, and you have to stand between it and everyone else. That day, that was enough.